Hello everyone, and welcome to my General Hospital News YouTube channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribers button and give this video a thumbs up. At the Quartermain Manse, Ned lets Tracy know that Gloria and Carmen are on the way to the church. She's glad to have some time alone with him. She tells him he's an awful father, which surprises him, and he thanks her. Tracy says this marriage has her thinking of the mileposts she missed, and the most striking was his marriage to Lois. She's sorry she wasn't there. Ned is glad she's there now, and they embrace. Ned looks over at a print of Leela and Edward. Sonny checks in with Olivia, who's setting up the out-of-door yard of the Metro Court for the event. Olivia asks Sonny why he's not at the church, and he explains he's picking up his Plusone. Natalia arrives and meets Olivia. Olivia continues with the party medications, and Sonny and Natalia take off. At Finn's place, he and Liz help Chase get ready as Violet practices throwing flowers. Latterly, Liz checks in on Finn and asks how his pater is. He says he's good, but Gregory presumably wouldn't tell them if he wasn't over for this. He's upset his pater might not physically make it through the ceremony. Finn sends Chase to check on their pater. Finn also steps out, hands an envelope to Ned, and says he'll see him at the church. Chase comes out with Gregory, and Liz legs a bob on him. Gregory goes over his notes, and Finn tells him this should be a walk in the domain after times of speaking council scholars. Gregory just doesn't want to let Chase down. Finn says he won't. Violet announces the auto is then, so she, Finn, and Liz leave to give Gregory a moment with Chase. Gregory tells his son to take it all in moment, the sights, the sounds, the joy, and the stopgap. Chase thanks him for being the stylish pater ever, and they embrace. At the church, Sam, Dante, Joss, and Willow gather as the Cerullos, Christina, and Blaze arrive. Outside, Jordan runs into Curtis and Porita, and she congratulates him on the new division of Oro she's heard about, which he can neither confirm nor deny yet. Jordan steps down, and Portia is so proud of Curtis. They kiss as Jordan looks on with a look of what could have been on her face. Michael and Sam step out, and Dex and Anna show up. Sam asks them to please subscribe the guest book, so they both head in. Michael gives Sam a heads up as one of the Bensonhurst ladyloves, Patty, shows up, yapping that she hopes Michael saves her a cotillion. He says he has to find his woman, and races out. Patty commentary? His what? Back outside, Christina tells Dante that she hopes their pater sees all of his musketeers from the old neighborhood are then so he knows he's not alone, and she hopes he doesn't bring Ava. Giovanni, Brook Lynn's kinsman, arrives and meets Joss. He explains who he's, and that he's thin to play. He asks if Sonny will be thin today. Back outdoors, Anna finds Spinelli a pack of jitters. He explains that Maxie invited him as her date. Anna knows that Maxie and Spinelli rediscovering one another and all those passions can be scary, but notes they can be delightful too. Noting she's Maxie's godmother, Spinelli says his intentions towards Maxie are honorable. She has no mistrustfulness. Latterly, Spinelli is on the phone with Georgie when Jason appears. Spinelli jumps into his arms and is thrilled to see him. Jason is sorry that this is the first time they're seeing one another, and he wanted to reach out, but effects have been complicated. Spinelli passes to clinch him again, but Jason stops him. Spinelli welcomes him home, and Jason thanks him. Drew arrives at the church, signs the guest book, and runs into Jordan. He discovers she's then hand in glove, so he offers to sit with her. Sonny and Natalia arrive outdoors, and Sonny realizes he hasn't told her how great she looks. Dex walks by, and Sonny and Dex exchange looks. Dex goes by, and Natalia asks if that's a friend. He says an ex-employee who violated his trust. Christina and Blaze are stupefied to see Sonny with Natalia on his arm. Blaze pulls her mama away, and Christina can't believe her pater just showed up with his gal's mama as his date. She asks him to be redundant fascinating as she can use all the help with Natalia that she can get. Meanwhile, Blaze can't believe the whim-whams of her mama, but knows she always gets what she wants. Natalia thinks they can all celebrate this day together now. Portia stops as she and Curtis enter the church. She thinks about their marriage, which was great until it wasn't. He reminds her they made it, and nothing will separate them. Ned catches up with Olivia and says he got what he demanded from Finn. Olivia says the Metro Court is ready to go as well. Ned tells her about the surprising moment with his mama and that her relationship with Brook Lynn has made her more open with her passions these days. Danny meets his pater, State Natalia. Michael approaches his father and says hello. Sonny skirmishes him off and says they need to find a seat. He and Natalia walk out, and Sonny explains that Michael is his other son, who deeply dissatisfied him. Outside, Gregory and the others arrive, and Liz takes Violet and Gregory in. Finn tells his family this is a big day, and he's recognized to be standing by his side. Chase says it means a lot to him too. In the bridegroom's room, Lois tells Brook Lynn she has that special glee moment. Brook Lynn owes it to Chase, but Lois says she owes some of it to herself for fighting for the man she loves. Brook Lynn can't believe she's getting wedded today. Lois does her son's hair and gets emotional, as this is the last time she'll get to do her hair as an unmarried lady. She cries that being her mama has been the stylish thing in her life, and she's loved every second of it. Brook Lynn says just because she's marrying Chase doesn't mean she won't need her mama. She'll always need her. Tracy stops in to check on Brook Lynn. Tracy is so happy for her. Tracy mentions that it took her so long to find Luke. So Brook Lynn is lucky to have set up Chase so beforehand. Tracy tells her that she's spectacular outside and out. Tracy brings her a gift, a cuff that was Leela's. It's been hers for times and now it's Brook Lynn's. Tracy says she's a lot like her mama. She has stock gap and tries to see the stylish in people. Tracy says while she'll continue to be a colossal pain in the burrow, she adores her and is so thankful for her. They hug. Maxie shows up to do the finishing traces and tosses Luz out because her vibes are making her nervous. Lois joins Olivia, Ned, Leo, Carmen, and Gloria outside the church as they gush about Brooklyn. Michael, Willow, and Drew join the crowd when Jason appears. Jason and Drew cinch eyes. Jason explains Monica asked him to come. Willow suggests they all take their seats. Everyone but Ned and Lois go in. They talk about how unthinkable it's that this day is eventually then. They head into the church. Maxie brings Brook Lynn out. Ned calls her a sight to behold, and Brook Lynn says they should get the marriage started back in the church. Joss and Dex exchange smiles and sit across from one another. Tracy shows up, and Gregory asks her for detailed instructions from the trial. She says she's got nothing for him other than to tell him to speak from the heart. Everyone takes their seats, and Giovanni plays the music. Finn and Chase are at the altar. As the marriage march begins, Donda walks Lois down the aisle, followed by Violet as the flower girl. Willow also walks down the aisle as a bridesmaid, followed by Maxie. Ultimately, Ned walks Brook Lynn down the aisle. At the balcony, Chase tells Brook Lynn that it feels like it's been ever since he saw her. She says he saw her last night. Gregory says if they're finished, they should get started, and the followership chuckles. Gregory welcomes everyone moment to this joyful occasion. He also begins to choke and struggle a little with his words his voice turning raspy. He pushes through, and as he continues to struggle, Liz takes Violet's hand. Suddenly, Gregory seizes up. Thanks for watching if you like this video, so please don't forget to subscribe my channel and don't miss any update.